first morning of November. Good morning, Katie.
It is a chilly one. Car heat seaters on, looking out at the wide map right now. Lots of green. A couple of things that I am watching early on this Wednesday morning. Crash in Concord on Route 2 westbound at Sudbury Road. Also down in Foxborough, we've got a crash with 2 lanes blocked on the southbound side of 95 at Mechanic Street. Roads to the north look pretty good right now. A nice ride out of New Hampshire all the way down into Boston on 93. Antoinette.
Wednesday, how are we looking right now, Katie?
Well, it's quiet right now, and we have one crash that I'm watching up in Merrimack from 495 southbound at exit 115. That's Broad Street. There were 2 other crashes I showed you earlier. Those have already cleared. On Route 2 was one of them in Concord. Looks like things are moving well. Same thing on 95, both north and southbound. Just watching the expressway start to fill in with a little bit of traffic. Should pick up there in about 45 minutes. Doug and Antoinette. Things that we're wrapping up. We had that crash in Merrimack earlier on 495. It has cleared, but you could see just some slight delays in that stretch. Looking at your ride out of New Hampshire right now, it's a nice ride down 93. 495 going to do better on the southbound side right now because we cleared that crash. Looks good on Route 2 and the Mass Pike coming from the west. Don't forget about that right lane closure on the Pike by Butte into the Prue Tunnel. And then we're going to watch roads to the south clear right now, but we will see things start to fill in right around Braintree in the next half hour. Doug and Antoinette.
All right.
Hopefully she told them all to bundle up last night.
Oh, yeah, for trick-or-treating. But you know what?
Great.
We've had rain some years, we've had snow some years.
Listen, my kids didn't even wear jackets.
It was like running from house to house.
Exactly.
It was just fine. Well, now that 4:30 in the afternoon, so yeah, you're going to notice that change for sure.
We catch up pretty fast though, right? You said?
Well,
Everybody's saying no. I made that up.
It's the sunrise.
Sunrise.
Dark again.
Yeah.
Okay.
More
The
other
other
side.
side.
Just for like a month.
Yeah, I made that up. All right. Well, out on the roads today, moving well. Looks like we were getting ready to open up that HOV lane. Not open yet. It's a little late. We will watch the Braintree split fill in. Right now, you're down to 33 miles an hour from the top of 24 to the top of Route 3. Elsewhere, out of New Hampshire, up to the north, looks good. Route 3, 93, nice ride from 128 downtown to the Zachem Bridge. Take you about 10 minutes. Doug?
All right, Katie.
Hey, good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, everybody. We are doing okay. I'm watching a tractor trailer fire that was just extinguished on Route 3 northbound near exit 32. That's Route 53. It doesn't look like it's causing any delays on the northbound side right now, but I'll watch. That Route 3 area is starting to get busy, especially when you get up toward the Braintree split. We're down to 17 miles an hour between routes 24 and Route 3. Looking out at the expressway, looks like that HOV lane is going to be open for you. It's open for you. There we go. On the northbound side. And that time for your ride, 14 minutes, Braintree to Boston. Antoinette.
All right, out there now, Katie.
Yeah, it certainly is. We're seeing it roads to the south particularly. We've got this extinguished tractor trailer fire in Hanover. It's on the northbound side of Route 3, so there are some delays associated with it. It's at exit 32 right at Route 53, but it is extinguished, so they can tow that out of the way hopefully shortly. And then also looking at 24, we've got delays approaching Brockton into Randolph on that northbound side. Same thing, 95 approaching 128 in Canton, and slow down to 27 miles at the Braintree split. Roads to the north doing a little bit better. Route 1 Saugus looks good all the way down into Chelsea. You'll see a few stop and go delays through the curves getting onto the Tobin Bridge. Doug and Antoinette.
Katie.
How are we looking out there, Katie?
Getting busier out there right now, Cindy, just before 6 a.m. Still watching this extinguished tractor trailer fire. It's in the active breakdown lane on the northbound side of Route 3, right by Route 53 at exit 32. And as you can see by that red line, we've got delays approaching that scene. It could take a little bit to get a big tow in there to tow out that tractor trailer, so we'll watch it for you. 24 northbound, slow down out of Brockton up into Randolph. Braintree split traffic has pushed north on the expressway, as you can see, looking at the traffic out there by Columbia Road. Doug and Antoinette.
All right, Katie.
6 a.m. is the hour we really start to see the traffic settle in. And down on Route 3, we had an earlier tractor trailer fire in Hanover on the northbound side by exit 32. It has been extinguished and moved off into the active breakdown lane, but just being there, it's slowing things down on that northbound side. We're also slowing down on 24 northbound out of Brockton, 95 approaching that split in 125. And it looks like the expressway getting a little slow too, even in the breakdown lane or even in the HOV lane. 19 minutes for your drive time from Braintree up to Boston. Doug and Antoinette.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she didn't. Yeah, no.
It's
I don't know if we
cold
like
out
that.
there today.
It is cold.
It's gonna be even colder this
I
time
know.
tomorrow.
It's like suddenly it's November,
Yeah,
and we're
right.
like, wow, what happened? October was warm. We know some rain on Tuesday, so.
Okay.
Yikes.
At least some sunshine for the weekend.
Yes, a
We'll
dry
take
weekend.
that.
Maybe it's a new trend.
We're
starting
take
a
that.
new trend.
All right,
dry
thank you, Cindy.
weekends.
We love it. Out on the side there, same thing. Stop and go delays out of Brockton on 24 northbound, and then a couple of crashes to the north. We've got one in Andover, 495 southbound, right before 93. Another crash in Wilmington, 93 southbound, before Route 125. Between Andover and Reading, it's about a 17-minute ride. It's about 20 minutes after that to get down into the city of Boston itself, where traffic is busy inside the O'Neill Tunnel. Good news if you're taking the T, starting everything off on time this morning. Doug?
Trouble on this first morning of the new month, Katie.
Trouble we have for sure out there. A couple of things that I'm watching. We have this extinguished tractor trailer fire in Hanover. The tractor trailer is just sitting there waiting for a tow. It's slowing things down though on the northbound side by exit 32, Route 53. It's off into the active breakdown lane, but still causing trouble getting up to the Braintree split. And then 3 crashes to the north. One in the breakdown lane in Andover, 495 southbound before 93. Another crash in the median in Wilmington, 93 southbound before Route 125. A third crash that I'm watching in Burlington. That is 128 northbound, right at exit 50, which is Route 3, Middlesex Turnpike. Antoinette.
All right. On a busy Wednesday morning, Katie.
It really is. Yeah, the heat is on in the cars. You're going to need it for your ride, and it's going to be slow if you're traveling up Route 3. Delays are easing after this earlier tractor trailer fire on the northbound side in Hanover. It's pulled off now into the active breakdown lane. After that, though, Weymouth is slow getting up to the Braintree split. Still watching this crash in Burlington, 128 northbound at Middlesex Turnpike. Route 3 slow from Chelmsford through Billerica. Also seeing delays on 93 southbound between Andover and Reading, but we have cleared the crashes we had there. Slow on the expressway. Everything's moving well on the T. I'll time out the rest of your rides just ahead. Doug and Antoinette. Or, it takes you a little bit of time to warm your car up, and then you've got a long ride on top of that. We've had a number of crashes out there. I'm going to show you some drive times. So looking at the expressway northbound by Columbia Road, 34 minutes is the drive time from Braintree up to Boston. Other side of the O'Neill Tunnel, we're tracking a half hour at least 2. Really slows down by Spot Pond heading into the city of Boston, and then out to the west between 495 and 128. It's your slowest stretch of the ride right now. You can see the yellow your entire route. Hop off on Route 9 if you want to avoid that slowdown. 35 minutes is your drive time from 495 to 128. After that, it's about a 20-minute ride, gets you to the Prue Tunnel. Light volume out there by Alston Brighton, but it will not stick around. And the 40s, unfortunately, will stick.
1 hour Saturday night.
You know what I keep eyeballing in my garage? The snow brush. Time to put it in the car.
It's New England. Should be in there all